Alright, we're going to have a look at Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes. We're going to have a look at this video here. We're going to have a look at those two videos. This is going to be part 2. Let's look into it. Alright, the next one. What you notice straight away is that they used the song intro from Battlestar Galactica, the series. You notice that right away with this video here, the song title from the Battlestar Galactica series, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so what does that say down here? I think we had a look at that one. That is lore and narrative design. So click here and see what it says. Behind the scenes, crafting. Wait a minute. Down here. A little bit more information. Behind the scenes, crafting the story of Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hope. Bringing Battlestar Galactica's more dilemmas and tension into the roguelite experience. Okay. Turning Battlestar Galactica into a roguelite. To do so, we closely analyzed the show and identified scenes that could work as player-driven situations. One key aspect of Battlestar Galactica is its spiraling structure. Solving one problem almost always creates a new one. Characters are constantly forced to make impossible choices where no option is truly good. This became the core principle of our narrative design. Put the players in situations in which they have to choose the lesser of two evils, right? Creating a narrative content. Okay, this game features many crises and even more standalone events. One of our first challenges was building a narrative system that could trigger the right event or crisis at the right time. Okay. Events. I hope you guys can read that there. I'm not going to read all of it. Crisis. A crisis is a very complex system that sits at the intersection of gameplay and narrative design. We iterated on it extensively to ensure it could support a series of stories unfolding throughout the player's journey. So you're practically playing through a story, if my mind serves me right here, on what they're saying here. Creating a crisis requires constant dialogue with the game design team, making sure the narrative ideas align with the gameplay needs. Among the way we often had to adapt either the writing or mechanics so everything would fit together, yeah, seamlessly. Okay, here you got heroes and villains. A strong story needs strong characters. Yeah, I'm not going to read all of it there. You can check that out for yourselves. You can read it. You can go on Steam and type in Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes, it's called. You got heroes and villains. One of our challenges with Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes was the most heroes. Your EXO, your GAG only exist for a single run. And to keep them interesting, we gave them variables that affect their personality, background, and character arc. This ensures they don't always sound the same and allows for unexpected twists. Okay, much like in the show. Now that's a good thing, I guess. This paragraph here, that's a good sign already. Okay. For recurring characters, we learned into more handicraft storytelling with the focus on shopkeepers and the silent bosses. Okay. Let's see what are shopkeepers. Shopkeepers reflect how far you've progressed into a run, since it wouldn't make sense for them to profit from humanity's suffering. We decided to give each of them different reasons to justify why they are helping the fleet to escape the Cylons, continuing the fight, fix what can still be fixed, or simply accepting fate. Okay. Okay, we all know what Cylon bosses are, and we don't need to read that out. Seeing the big picture. There's lots to read, but I'm not gonna. You can pause the video if you want to read that out for yourself here. After the closed beta, let's see what it says here. And during the development, we ran several closed beta tests and paid close attention to the players' feedback in order to improve the narrative and quest design of the game. That's a good thing here. That are at least listening to the players and players giving them the developers giving the feedback. The players are giving developers the feedback on their game. So what the developers are going to do, they're going to adapt to the feedback that the players are giving them, which is a good idea, right? Many players felt that some of the writing didn't fully match the tone of the TV series, creating a new experience based on a 20-year-old show is quite a challenge on every level with nearly 70,000 words of content, okay? It's not always easy to have a fresh look on someone's work. We need many revisions based on player suggestions, and Ian Riley, who worked on Crying Sons and on The Operator, that did an incredible job proofreading the entire game to ensure the tone stayed consistent. Okay. Player feedback also helped confirm some design hypotheses we had during development. For example, players expected faction-driven crisis to the stronger consequences, with the faction influence was higher. That was already part of our vision, and seeing players expect it reinforced the feature's importance. Yes. Okay. Meta-narrative hints. Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes is a roguelite, so no two runs are the same. So when you're doing a run, each run in the game is going to be different. So, all right. All right, we have seen the rest of this. I'm going to end it here. It will be a 10-minute video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the demo gameplay. So let me know in comments below what you guys think of Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes. And if you have Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, I'll advise you to play the game because that game is such a good game. You won't regret playing it over and over. It's such a good game, Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. It's an awesome game. You will like it if you have it still. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.